What's good, YouTube? We're back with another video talking about Season 2 of NBA 2K23 and the patch they dropped. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. The patch they dropped was pretty bad. In all honesty, they really only patched one thing, from what I can see, and it's dribblers. They patched dribblers once again. As y'all know, I wouldn't refer to myself as a dribbler. I refer to myself as a ISOer, but I do like to dribble. I like to dribble. I like to show off my dribble skills. I like to do things like that. And for some reason, 2K seems to always find a way to patch dribbling over and over again. And without fail, they did it this year again. After they already nerfed dribbling with the adrenaline boost. So let me let y'all know what's going on now. With the adrenaline boost, standstill moves, third standstill moves like a standing momentum, the little snatch back, all those moves, they waste adrenaline now. And there's nothing we can really do about it. With the momentum, you can actually not hold R2 and you can still momentum standing still and will not take your adrenaline boost. But other than that, everything else that I said still takes adrenaline, and that's really crazy in my opinion. I don't know why they keep doing this. It really doesn't make sense. There's so many more cheesy ways to play the game. Like, flashers are just unbelievably oppressive in this game. All they have to do is hold square. It takes no skill. And even when they do use the dunk meter, sometimes it'll be late or early and they'll still make it. Like, we're not making late and early jump shots, even middies. Somebody's gonna argue threes are worth more than twos, then why can't we hit a white midi, but they can hit a white dunk? It makes no sense. They don't even have to time their dunks, they don't have to time their layups, and they'll just go in. It literally makes no sense. But we're gonna have to come back to how trash this patch is. First of all, let's talk about the season rewards, man. So we're getting a few cosmetics, but the main thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about the Jabbawockeez, which I actually think is awesome. The Jabbawockeez, I always loved them. They're really cool dancers, and their outfits are really dope actually. Especially in 2K, I think it's gonna look really cool, and I'm gonna love to use that low 40. The skeletons, on the other hand, we had the skeletons last year, and they were pretty bad, honestly. The way they look in 2K just isn't that great, and I feel like they could have added way more things to just the skeleton. It's the same skeleton over and over again, just different colors. We could have different size skeletons, different built skeletons. Like, one skeleton can have like a missing body part or something like that, or even all the 2Ks have had floating body parts in the game, even though that was a glitch. Just make the skeleton have a missing arm or a missing leg and still be able to hobble around the court. It'd just be something funny and cool. The game's already unrealistic because we got skeletons running around the court. Well, might as well make it cool, right? I don't know why they won't add stuff that's just a little bit more wacky to the game. I don't know. There's many more things they can add. Like, last year we had a bird sitting on our shoulder and a bird sitting on the goal while we were playing the game. Why was that level 40 reward? It makes no sense. Well, actually, that wasn't even a level 40 reward. That was the legend reward. That was the worst thing I think 2K has ever done. But yeah, man, this patch and the season is looking decent, but the patch is what really blew it for me. The season could do way more stuff to fill out the season more. I think they can just make more events, make easier events to complete. Just make like personalized events. So if you're a solo player, sometimes I play this game solo, most of the time I roll with my friends, but if you're a solo player, I know there's a lot out there. I make it to where like we go in a game for like 2 days, make it to where we can drop 50 points. Make 50 points in the rig. We drop 50 points in the rig, give us a little reward, give us a few Gatorades, give us a few boosts, and then you can have it up to higher tiers. Make it able to be like, if you get 250 points in those 2 days, then you get 100 boosts or something like that. I mean, they're probably not gonna give us 100 boosts for 250 points because 2K is just ridiculously stingy with their money. But something like that, just make something cool, make something interesting, make it where people actually want to grind the game other than just the season rewards, because the season rewards are decent, but a lot of people don't really like the season rewards. They're always cosmetic, and sometimes people want that advantage in game. Like, if we're gonna grind the game, we might as well get a slight advantage for actually grinding the game. It's not like it's pay to win, like the boosts actually are, and the Gatorade boosts actually are. And that's something else I want to talk about. While they keep nerfing adrenaline and the stamina in 2K, the Gatorade prices seem to just keep being ridiculously high. if you want to buy a 10 pack of Gatorade in 2K, it's 3,500 VC. That makes literally no sense. The boosts are 1,500 for 10. Why aren't the Gatorades the same out? It's because they keep nerfing the dribblers. Who do the Gatorades affect the most? The dribblers. Who does 2K keep an agenda against? Dribblers. It makes literally no sense. So why isn't there an adrenaline boost or a Gatorade boost for steals? Like, if they do a few steals, then they need their Gatorade because their stamina's going down way too much. This doesn't make sense. You need to start nerfing other things or just leave the dribbling alone and then make the game way more fun to play. It's gonna be way more fun when the dribblers are able to do what they want, the long times are able to do what they want, the centers are able to do what they want. Make sure that everybody's at least semi-happy and not going after one player and one community. Because really we can argue there's only a few players that really dribble real crazy in this game anyways, and there's no way you're gonna nerf them. Like, for example, Steezo. Steezo made a video yesterday saying that it's literally impossible to nerf him. It's literally impossible to patch him. He doesn't use adrenaline when he dribbles. He barely uses adrenaline, and I don't understand why they would even go this route. Even though I understand last year we had the left-right cheese, that was ridiculous. The 5'11s, 5'9s were just left riding all over the court. That was ridiculous. They should have been able to patch that in that 2K, but I think this is going to the other extreme, and this is almost just as bad in my opinion. We have 6'9s. Everybody's a 6'9". There's 6'7" lockdowns with 99 still 97 perimeter defense, and that doesn't really make sense to me either, but 2K is always gonna have a little wackiness in it, and you just gotta adapt. But going back to the patch, I think 2K really missed out on this patch right here, because it looks like they're only doing 1 or maybe 2 patches per season, and there's a lot of quality of life issues in this game. For some reason, every time I boot up 2K, I have to change my settings. This is 2022, 2K23. Why do I have to change my settings every time I hop on the video game? It literally makes no sense. Everything else is saved but my settings. Every time I get on the game, I change my jump shot timing, my meter, and if I forget to do those things, I am literally throwing the game. I'm so used to my timing, which I'm gonna release a jump shot video soon for y'all, because I know y'all are struggling. It does feel like shooting was maybe changed just a little bit, but you know, I got it down pat. But I have to change that every time I go in the game, and it literally makes no sense. If I don't change it and I forget, I am throwing the game. Like, I might as well close the app and just restart the game and then change it. If I cannot go without my settings being the way I have them set, because this game is so timing based for your jump shot, that if you don't have the right timing on and you're shooting, it's gonna take you at least a few shots to get used to that timing. Another thing I think they could change is giving us more than 3 badge loadouts. There's more than 3 game modes in the game, so why do we only have 3 badge loadouts? That doesn't make any sense to me either. But if you're made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.